to get prepared.
Okay, so how many days, you have to prepare like this more, like overwork or something?
Another couple more weeks.
Okay, all right. So, which pressure? So, what about
Mm.
tomorrow's schedule for you?
Tomorrow I can 4 4 p.m. 4 or
4 p.m. my time.
4:30. Sorry,
My time,
4/12 or
right?
4:30
12:30.
slash 12:30. I'm not quite sure.
12:30 won't be possible. 12 is possible. Okay. Tomorrow 12 is possible. Okay, because we have Jumma prayer, so I have to be free
Oh,
by
that's
1.
true.
Okay.
Okay, that's true.
So 12 p.m. tomorrow. Okay.
Mm.
Please let me know if
Okay.
it's not possible right now, or
Okay,
do you think it's possible?
I feel like it's gonna be possible.
Okay, all right, all right. Just try to be a little quick with the work. Okay, okay. All right, because my uh, classes are starting from the 19th, and I have uh, for 4 days a week, I have classes from classes in the afternoon, that is 2 to 5. So I will come back at home at around 5:30, which is your 9:30. So it might be difficult for you to, you might attend twice a month, but not 12 days a month like that. So that is why we have to like manage those classes in between. All right.
Okay.
Anyway, so let us start. So do you remember what we have read previously?
It was it was mainly the questions revolving around director,
Yes, obviously. And
and then
around like 17 or 18 questions we did, and we understood
yeah,
various concepts regarding that. All right,
which
now
required
we
a lot
will
of questions.
learn how to create numbers. Okay, how to create
Oh,
numbers. Actually, not how to create numbers. You obviously know how to create numbers, but say there would be, say, a few digits would be given to you, and you will be asked how many ways can you create numbers with these digits. Okay. Say for instance, if I say there's a question like, say for instance, okay, write down the question first. So the question is, okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these digits can be used once to make one number, to make how many numbers of consisting of of four digits. And the second question is, how many odd numbers consisting of four digits? Okay. So you can only use a particular digit once. That means we will need to use the formula of NPR, right? Remember,
yes,
not in to the power R. Okay, so not this one. All right,
yes.
now, but there are particular things you would need to consider. Okay, so there are more questions, right? Oh, okay, let me write down all of them first of all. Number 3 is, how many even numbers consisting of four digits? Then um, how many numbers less than 1,000 but divisible by 5? Divisible by 5. Okay. Now greater than 4,000 but less than 5,000. Okay. Less than 5,000. All right. Then greater than 4,000 but less than 7,000. What is the last one? The last one is greater than 7,000 but less than 70,000. All right, so these are the questions that we will solve to understand how numbers can be made using digits. Okay. All right. So for the first question, that is how many numbers can be made which consist of 4 digits only. Okay. So consider this thing. Okay, let me draw a box here. So for number one, there are 4 particular empty spots which can be filled. 4 particular empty spots that can be filled. Okay. Now, which digits can we use? Okay. So can we use a 0 in the first blank spot? Tell me.
Um, 10.
No, no. I mean, I'm saying that can I use a 0 in the first blank spot?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Is 0 a number?
0 is a digit. 0 can
0
be
is a
used.
digit, sorry.
Yes. Yes, 0 is a digit.
Oh,
The digits are given as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
oh, so you can't. Oh, okay, that makes much sense. Then I guess 9, because 0 isn't.
Right. So
If you
that
do use
means
0, then it will
then
only
the
be 3 digits
number will
again.
become a 3-digit number, right? It won't be a 4-digit number. Okay. So these are the concepts we have to be very careful about, right? So you cannot use 0 here. Okay, no 0. So that means you can use 9 digit to fill this spot. So you have 9 digits to fill one spot. So how many ways can you do that?
9 times.
9 times, but yes, the answer would be 9. But say it in a like
So,
permutation combination way.
oh, 9p4.
9p4, why 4?
There's 4 spaces.
So 9p1. Okay. There's one, I
Oh,
mean,
it's
I
just
am
a one
I am
time.
working with the first one, right? Because there are different conditions for this. Okay. Because the next 3 spots you could use 0 in them. All right, understand my point? But in this scenario, you cannot use 0. That is why we have to consider it in a separate basis. 9p4 won't be the correct answer. Okay. So this is 9p1. So we have understood that in 9 ways or 9p1 ways, we can fill up the first spot. Okay. So now we have used up one of the digits. Okay. We have used up one of the digits. All right. So now how many
Mm.
digits are left to fill up these 3 blank spots?
Uh, Another 10,
Why another 10?
because so
One have been used in the first spot, right?
oh, sorry, then 9 then. Sorry.
9 digits, right? So you have 9 digits to fill up 3 blank spots. So 3 blank spots and 9 digits. How many way can you do that? How many ways can you?
9p1.
Sorry,
Oh, 3 blank spots, 9 digits. So that'd be 9p3.
9p3, right? And obviously these two are dependent events, right?
Yes.
Because whichever number or sorry whichever digit you select in the first blank spot, it influences the digits of the other 3 blank spots, so they will get multiplied. This will be your answer. 9p1 times 9p3. The answer is pretty simple, but the thinking or the logic behind it is not so simple. Okay, so you have to be very careful about that. It will be 4,536. Okay, now Let us try another thing as well. Okay, so the question setter might ask you that the digits can be used, uh, I mean, numerous times. Like they can be repeated actually. You can use 4 1s, you could use 4 2s, you could use maybe 2 2s and 2 5s, something like that. Okay, so then we would use the formula of n to the power r, right? So 1, if we can use a digit multiple times, digit multiple times. All right. So now again, 4 blank spots. Okay, let's see how much do you remember. Obviously, let us consider the first blank spot. So how many digits can we use to fill up the first blank spot?
9.
9, right? 9. Okay. So 9 digits can be used. Okay. So according to the n to the power r formula, what is the value for n?
3. Sorry. 9.
9, right? What
Yes.
was the understanding behind how do we get the value for n? The understanding
And
was whichever value, just a second, there's a helicopter passing by. Okay, sorry about that. So what did we discuss? That whichever value or whichever object or thing can take multiple values at a certain time, that will be the value for n. Like in case of, say, for instance, what did we say? 3 post box and 5 letters, say 5 letters. Okay. So in one post box, we can at a time put 5 letters, but one letter cannot be, given into like numerous post boxes, right? Because for that we have to cut the letter into say 3 pieces and then put them into the post boxes, which we don't do. Okay. So in that scenario, what was the value for n? It was 3, right? The post box value, because the post box can hold up 5 letters or more than 1 letters, you could say. So that was the answer, 3 to the power 5. Okay. Now there is one blank spot and 9 digits. Okay. So now think about the digits. Okay. So obviously this digit, say for instance, if I say 1, okay, the number of digits. So now this 1 could be placed in here. The 1 could be placed together in here and in here and in here as well. Okay. Right. But can a particular blank spot hold 2 or 3 digits together? Tell me. Say in
no.
this box, can I put 1, 1 or like 1, 2, 3 like that?
No.
Right. So that means a particular blank spot cannot hold more than one values in one single time. But one particular digit can get into the 4 boxes at a time. If a number is, say, for instance, 1, 1, 1, 1, that means the digit 1 can occupy 4 of the blank spots. Understanding my point? I know it might
Yes.
seem to be a little difficult at in the first place, but once you keep on practicing it, it will become easier. Because as I've said previously, if you write 9 to the power 1, that is correct. But if you write down 1 to the power 9, the whole thing is wrong. Understand my point?
Yes.
Right? So, you will get a 0. If you write down 9 to the power 1, you will get 10 out of 10. If you write 1 to the power 9, you will get a 0. Okay, so you have to be really careful about that and you have to develop an understanding. So that is why you have to like conceptually think about that which can take multiple values at one particular moment in time. Okay, so that will be the value
Okay.
for n. And in case of these maths, the value for n would be always the number of digits, The value for n would be what? The number of digits. In case you are finding it difficult to like, what should be the value for n? Just like memorize it, that it will be the number of digits. Okay. So here it is 9. So that will be 9 to the power 1. And we have 3 more blank spots, and we can use all the 10 digits, right? There is no particular bindings that we have to use one digit once. Okay. We can use it like 4 times, 3 times, 2 times. So we can use 10 digits. Is that correct? 10 digits and 3 blank spots. So how many ways can you fill it up? Tell me.
10 to the power 3.
10 to the power 3. So a total of 9 to the power 1 times 10 to the power 3 would be our answer. Okay. So is it difficult to understand? It's not difficult. So that will be a total of 9,000 ways. An interesting thing you can see here is that whenever we were using like one digit only once, we would have gotten only 4,536 numbers. But when we change the condition and made a decision that, okay, we can use any of the digit, how many times, the more it's okay. It's no problem there. Okay. So then the number of numbers has increased. Okay, there we go. We have 9,000 numbers. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So now let's see number 2. So again, think about the logic as I clean up the whiteboard. Think about the logic. How many odd numbers consisting of 4 digits? Think about it. What should be the conditions for odd numbers? Think about it and try to, uh, guess the answer. Not guess the answer actually, guess the process.
At least 7.
Yes, at least 7. Okay, so tell
Okay.
me, 4 blank spots, right?
4 blank spots. The first one containing 4 digits. So it'll be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 4. You would have 4 viable options.
This one, right? Not the first one. That is the first one from the right. Okay, so it can be filled
Oh,
up with
really?
1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Oh,
Yes, we.
yeah.
That is what we
Okay.
do, right? Okay.
Yeah, okay. We can do that.
So these 5 digits can be used to fill up this one place. Okay. So how
So
many
you'd
ways
have
can we do
5
that?
total numbers. 5. 5p1.
5p1, right? Exactly. 5p1. Now here we can use, so from these 5 we have already used up 1. Okay.
So it'd be
And
4p1.
yes, but not 4p1 actually. See, there you have used 1 from them, so not odd. That is not, say for instance, not, um, actually not odd number. What how can I explain it? Say if you have used 1 here, you cannot use 1 here because you can only use once. Okay. So understand my point? So one of the
Yes.
digits have been used here and not 0 also. So how many digits are left here to fill it up with?
At least 2. Okay.
No,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.
no, actually we have a total of 10 digits, right? You cannot use 0 and you cannot use one of these
Oh,
which has been
then
used
that's
already.
8.
8 digits, right? So 8 digits to fill up this place. So how many ways can we do that?
8p1.
8p1. All right. Now how many digits are left now? We have used up 1 here and we used up 1 here. How many digits are left?
8.
8. And how many ways can you fill the 2 blank spots with 8 digits?
2.
Yes, so 8p2, not 2 ways, it's actually 8p2 ways. Okay, right.
Okay.
So a total number of ways are 8p1 times 8p2 times 5p. Okay, so the answer
Okay.
here would be 2240. Okay. Now you would try, like, say for instance, if you could use each of the number, sorry, each of the digit multiple times, what should be the answer? You will do it at home, all right? Like with the n to the
Okay.
power r formula. Okay. Okay. That shouldn't be difficult. I mean, just in this way, in the same manner, it would just like change to say maybe 5 to the power 1, then maybe 9 to the power 1, 9 square, maybe something like that. Okay. And maybe 10 square, 10 to the power 1. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now the next one, how many even numbers consisting of 4 digits? Okay. So now as you can understand, if the total numbers were 4,536, right? So if you
Yes.
just subtract 2,240 from here, you will get the total number of odd numbers, right? Because as
Yes.
we know that the even numbers and odd numbers altogether form all the numbers in the universe. Okay. So this is a way,
Except 0.
except the zero, yes. So this is a way, but let us try to do it in a different way. Like we won't take the help of like how many odd numbers will be created, not the help of that. Let's try. So now tell me, what is the condition for creating an even number? What is the condition?
Um, that it ends on an even number.
Yes, that it ends on an even number. And what are the even numbers?
2, 3, 5, 7, 9. 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. Not the prime numbers.
Two,
The
four,
even
six, eight.
numbers.
Right. Now there is a
Actually,
mistake here, okay, in the
the
definition.
0 as
Okay,
well. 0 is also
right. That is what I
0,
was
2,
saying.
4.
The even numbers are those which end on like the 5 digits, which are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. All right. So now
Hmm.
we will first consider those even numbers which can be created by the ending with 0. And why are we considering it in a separate basis? You will understand that. Okay. So tell me, if we put a 0 here, then these three spots, I'm sorry, not these three spots. First of all, we have, sorry, yes, okay, yes. So if we have put a 0 here, that means in these three spots, we cannot use a 0, right? Because we can use one digit only once.
Pretty
Understand my
much.
point? Yes. So how many digits can we use to fill up these three spots?
Um, 4.
Why 4? We have only
Oh,
used
wait,
0,
no.
right?
So there's 5 numbers, and we use 0. Oh, 5. Wait, no.
What are you saying? I think you have a confusion with the definition of even numbers. Even numbers are not those which use only these digits.
So it's
Even
9.
numbers are those which end with these digits. Okay. So for these three spots, you can use any number you want. You can use any number you want. But as we have already used up 0, we cannot use this 0. That means you can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whichever digit you want, you will get an even number. Understand my point? Whichever digit you use,
Yes.
in whichever way, you will get an even number. Because it will be divisible by 2. Okay. So that is the concept of an even number. Is it clear now? Or do you have confusion?
Yes.
So now tell me, how many ways can you fill up these three blank spots?
9.
Not 9. I won't tell you the
What?
answer now. You have to tell me.
Ends in a 0. So
There are three blank spots and 9 digits. Tell me, how many ways can you fill up These three blank
Oh,
spots.
3P9.
Okay, 3P9 is non-existent, okay? The value of n
Nice.
has to be always greater than r. Okay, correct? 3P9 is
Oh, sorry,
non-existent.
9P3. Sorry, I meant
9P3,
9P3.
right? 9P3, all right? So the value for this is, have I written this down? Okay, 504. So 504 ways we can create even numbers if it ends with 0. But the numbers could end with like 2, 4, 6, 8 as well, right? So let us try that
Yes.
one as well. So in this spot, you could fill up with 2, 4, 6, or 8. So how many ways can you fill it up?
Um,
Have you been
yes.
revising the class note?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a mind blank today. I am truly mentally dead.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I mean, there's maybe a half an hour more. Okay. Try fighting. Okay. Because we haven't been
okay,
progressing. Okay.
okay,
Okay. So
okay,
I'm
okay.
telling you. So there are 4 digits and one empty box. Okay. So that means we can fill it up in 4p1 ways. All right. 4p1 ways. Now, for the first box, we cannot use 0, no 0, that is, and we have already used up one of these, what can I say, uh, digits, right?
Digit.
So that means there are 8 digits. So 8p1 ways. And a total of 8 digits remain other than this one digit used up here and one digit used up here. So that means it can be filled up with 8p2
8P2.
ways. And obviously, you can understand these three are like dependent operations. So we will get a total of 8p1 times 8p2 times 4p1, which equals to 1792. Okay, 1792. All right. Now, obviously, these two events are independent. They don't hamper each other. So we will add these two events, like in case of like ending it up with 0, and in case of ending it up with 2, 4, 6, or 8, the total number of even numbers we get is 504 plus 1792, which equals to 2296. Okay. And in case if you are wondering if the answer would be same in the other case, the answer would be same. If you want, like, you will make sure how many total numbers can you make consisting of 4 digits, and how many total odd numbers can you make consisting of 4 digits, and subtract these two values, you will get also 2296. All right. So the answers would be same in both the cases. Understand my point?
Yes.
Okay. I hope you are taking notes of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not writing all the languages. You will, I mean, whichever way you feel comfortable, just make sure that your examiner understands. Okay, that will be enough. Even if you like
Okay.
draw the boxes and diagrams, and I think it should be enough. Okay, all right. Now for number 4, that is how many numbers less than 1000 but divisible by 5. Okay, so what should be the scenario here? Tell me.
Less than 9,000, but bigger than 5,000. So it would be 6. No, actually.
Which
Oh, wait, no,
one?
it has.
6. First of all, think about it that
Oh,
um
wait, no. Are you talking about 4 or 5?
I'm talking about 4. That is how many
Okay.
numbers less than 1000 but divisible by 5.
So 4 boxes, and the
Yes.
rightmost has to be either 0 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be 2P1.
You were almost correct, just a little mistake. There would be 3 boxes, not 4 boxes less than 1000. Yes, yes, there should be 3 boxes. Okay. Understand my point?
Okay. Oh, that's true. Okay, 3 boxes.
Three
the
boxes,
rightmost should be either 0 or 5, which would be
2p1,
2p1, and the other
2p1.
two would pretty much have the rest. Yeah,
Okay,
except 0,
okay, all
except
right.
0.
Now here's one thing. Okay. Now, as you said, except the zero, I don't know if you will get correct answer in this way, but you have to be very careful. Like, say for instance, um, if you fill up the last box with zero, that means you cannot fill up the first box with zero, right? Understand my point? Sorry, uh, you can fill up, yes, you can fill up the first box with zero. So that is another scenario. But if you fill up the last box by five, there is a chance that you might by mistake fill up the first box by zero. So that is why it's better to consider two scenarios. What is that? Let me tell you. So first of all, let's consider that we are filling up the last box with five. Okay. So now that means the first box cannot be filled up with zero and cannot be filled up with five, right? So how many digits are left? Eight digits. Is that correct?
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
eight digits. So how many ways can you fill the first blank spot with eight digits?
with 8 digits, yes.
Eight P1, right?
Yes.
Eight P1.
Er,
Okay. Now you have used up one of the digits and also five. So there you have eight digits,
8p1.
8p1 again. All right. So the answer would be 8p1 times 8p1. So that will be a total of 8 times 8, that is 64. All right. Is that correct? Now, in
Yes.
case of ending it up with a zero, in case of ending it up with a zero, so we are freezing zero here. That means we have a total of 9 digits to fill these two spots. That will be 9p2 ways, right?
Hmm.
Now, what is the value for 9p2? It is 72, I guess. 72. So these are the total ways. That is 64 plus 72. These are the total digits which are less than 1000 and divisible by um what can I say? Divisible by 5, right? Okay. However, there is a twist. What is the twist? Tell me.
That it was all a ruse and this is a dream.
Sorry?
No? That this is all a ruse and I'm dreaming.
No, you are not dreaming. Okay, see. The I mean, numbers which are less than 1000, it does not have to necessarily be only three-digit numbers, right? They could be two-digit numbers as well. Is that correct?
That's true. So that means that it could have a 0 at the start.
Yes, but I think there is a particular chance that you might make a mistake. So that is why I prefer this. I mean, you will get the answer, okay? So you can try at home if these two match. Okay. All right. So for two-digit numbers, let's see for two digits, two-digit numbers. Okay. So that will be, so in the last spot, if you like say insert zero, then there are 9 digits. Okay. So you can fill it up in 9p1 ways. Okay. So there's a total of 9 numbers. And in case of ending it up with 5, okay, there are total 8 digits. So it can be filled up with 8p1 ways. That is 8. Total of 17 two-digit numbers. A total of how many two-digit numbers? 17 two-digit numbers. Okay. All right. So it starts from like something like 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, then 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 12, that is 70, 75, 80, 15, 85, 90, Okay, so 55 won't be included here because that is a repetition. Sorry for that mistake. 95. See,
That's
these are the total 17 numbers which can be like created. Okay, I've already listed them down. All right, so we have got 64, 72, 17, and in case of a one digit number, it could be 5. So there is a one way you can make a one digit number as well. So adding all these together, you will get the total number of numbers, which are less than 1000 but divisible by 5. That
mm,
is 17 plus 64 plus 72 plus 1. And the answer to this would be 154. All right. So it's a little difficult,
yes.
but if you understand the concept, it's easy. Let me give you another link. Okay. Just at least
Okay.
just finish these maths. Okay. All right. All right.